Coercion takes a lot away from consent, but this one is kind of like there's like a long answer, right?
I sit here and I've got a cute guy I'm dating and I don't kiss him and I don't, I'm not doing anything with him physically and my body has these urges and he's, and I know this would be something that would be part of our relationship, would be fun. I felt like I was missing out on something by not indulging in the physical aspects of a relationship with a boy. And I started questioning my faith and whether or not I really believed in it. Because, I saw my parents struggle, with plural marriage, and I was questioning them as people. Their parents aren't always right. They're not God anymore, and you start breaking away and figuring out what you believe on your own. I think I was kind of a little bit angry because I'd been so good for so long and it just didn't seem to be getting me anywhere.
Obviously decidedly different from what she said in front of the kids, which reminder.
One girl, she took her purity and she gave it to someone who begged for it. And he begged for it and begged for it. So she gave it away.
So these are like spliced together, but if you watch what she says, so no, it was consensual. And that's the thing is that when she's telling the real story without the kids in the room, she tells probably closer to what the real story is. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm no fan of Robyn's ex-husband. There have been charges. This is clearly not a good human being. So basically, from the way it's all been explained, once you add everything up, it's the classic case of she didn't, she doesn't want to take culpability for the fact that she was enjoying being a human being and enjoyed some adult cuddles. And boom, she ended up pregnant with Dayton, which also, too, the weirdest thing about the entire purity speech is she's talking about this big mistake and how this guy stole everything from her. That's their dad, my guy. Like, I get it if your ex ain't crap. I get it. I got one like that, too, but damn.
And she spent her whole life trying to get it back, but you only have one. And it broke her heart, and she spent her whole life being sad about it.
Now, trust, I smell what you're stepping in. I got a crappy ex or whatever, but I would never trade my experience with my ex for love, land, nor money because I got my sweet, precious little angel baby out of it. And her precious, sweet little angel baby got to hear for God knows how long this actually lasted about what a mistake he was. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. But when he adopted them, she tried to do this whole thing, which one, here's the original picture. Two, if this was time-wise accurate and she had met him when she should have been, and they all should have been together in the first place, she would have had these kids in middle school. And three, doing this denies who her kids are in a very basic essence, and that's just damaging. But an anonymous source says that marriage is on the rocks and they've recently spent time apart. I don't know if that's true, but I'm enjoying it so much we're going to pretend for right now before I fact check it.